Welcome everybody to Imola as we get ready to take on this 17-turn road course in the Ferrari GT3 cars. We got looks like 12 drivers taking the course today. Gonna be fun. Only 33 laps this race, so a very short race. It lasts around like 50 minutes to an hour, give or take a little bit on that. But a very fun track. Sitting here looking at the layout of it. I've only called one other race here. Right now we're in qualifying, watching Julian Warner right now in the number 11 car. But 3.05 miles. Looking at some more information about it, trying to catch up a little bit about this track. Should be a fun race though, as I mentioned. Last week we seen a dominant performance by one of these drivers. We'll see if that's how it works out today. Right now, we are still watching the 11 car. We'll see how this plays out as he gets ready to go through the final couple turns to start. Here we go. First lap for the 11. A 2:22. I believe that was actually his. Yes, that was just his warm-up lap. I wanted to make sure. Let's hop over to the number 2 car who's out on track. Ralph Matthias. That teal bluish green Ferrari. Hop on board. As he goes up the hill. Right now, almost every driver right now out on track is in their warm-up. Actually, they just took green flag, most of them. Only one driver has yet to go out onto the track. That is number 33. We will wait and see if he heads out. As we watch the 2 car get ready to complete his first lap, see what he can do. One thing I've noticed about this track, very easy to get off track. So in qualifying, you've got to be careful not to get that off track so your lap will count. A lot of room to run off on these tracks, or on this track. And here we go. Number 2 about to complete his lap. Jens next door currently with the pole. And with this lap, the 2 car will be currently in the... Did not count his lap, so that lap will not count. He must have had a runoff. He actually had a fast lap. Unfortunately, not going to count. Right now, Kevin Fluger on top of the board, just put down a lap. He was fastest in practice as well, 1:42.046. So a very good lap for that 3 car. It looks like that right there could possibly hold up, depending on what some of these other guys can do. Number 10, Christian Fury. I'm sorry, Free, I believe. How do you say your last name? Cross the start-finish line. And that lap, another lap that will not count. Oh, I lied. He jumps up to the 3rd spot. Daniel Busher in the 6th car. Looks very fast to that little section of the track. Let's hop back over real fast with the 2 car. Try to see which one's closest to the finish line. All these guys right here fairly close, but we'll wait and see. Here comes Stefan Beres as he's getting ready to cross the start-finish line. And the number 9 car will qualify in the number 9 spot. Also, the 2 car did qualify in the 5th position. The number 33 is out on track. May have got an off track there. Got to be careful. We'll wait and see if this lap will count for him or not. about 3 minutes left to qualify, so he will have time to complete the next lap. Right now, Kevin Pfluger is still on top of the board. Here comes Giancarlo. Looks like the only one that will not be able to qualify is the 89. Looks like he's going to be starting last for the time being. See where he finishes up. Now, Giancarlo actually can complete another lap if he chooses to. This is his first lap under green. He's getting ready to cross the start finish line here in just a moment. So let's see where the 33 car qualifies. It looks like he will be starting in the third position so far. It's a good lap, a 142.661 for the 33. Let's see if he can get a little bit more in his second lap. Looking really fast right now as he works through this back portion of the track. May be able to jump up. We haven't seen many people jump up on their second lap, but let's see if he can do it. As he works through the last portion of the track, let's see what kind of lap he can put down here in just one moment. And he's coming to the start finish line now, so we'll see what he can do. 142.661 was his previous lap. This lap, a 142.495, and he does get faster, however, still not enough to jump up, and still puts him in third place right now with that lap. So that does end qualifying. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come right back here to get this race started here from Imola here in just a moment.
The yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
Alright, so qualifying is complete. Let's take a look at your starting grid as these guys are gridding up. This is a standing start just to let you all know. And there's your pole sitter for this race, starting on the front row. Kevin Pfluger alongside that 10 car. You take a look at the rest of your field. One thing I'm thinking of is pit stops. One of these guys is going to have to pit, and I'm thinking around lap 10 to 12. Could be wrong on that, but I feel like that's when these guys are going to have to hit pit road and take some gas and fill it up. See if we can go into the blimp car as we watch the grid. Here we go. Everybody's gridded up. Green flag is out. We're off to racing here at Imola, and already a checkup starting in third spot. We're looking at 3 wide for the lead, heading into the first turn, and it looks like the top spot going to go to that number 8 car. What a start. We'll see how this plays off as we stay high above the blimp, watching the battle for second right now. Kevin Pfluger looks like he's got the inside. We'll see if he's able to hold it going into the next turn. And no, he will give up that spot to Christian, who takes over the second spot. So a very interesting start for the number 3 car of Kevin Pfluger, who falls back just a little bit on that start. Everybody right now starting to get single file as they work up through the hill here at Imola, or Imola. Back up front, here comes Kevin Pfluger once again, looking to the outside, not going to be able to get there, going to try to swing it back to get underneath that 10 car of Christian, not going to happen just yet. Right here's where you got to be a little bit patient, I think, if you're Kevin right now. We know he's fast, one of the fastest cars on the circuit, but with these guys having that restart, you just got to be patient. We're only on lap 1, so you got 32 other more laps to try to get around these guys and try to get back up towards where you should have been. But unfortunately, right now, sitting back in third, we'll see how patient he could be as he tries to work up through the field. So right here is back in 11th and 12th. And here we go. Here's Kevin's chance with that little bit of draft. He can help. We'll see if he can get to the inside here. Try to complete the pass. He does look to the inside on that 10 card. Not going to happen as Christian once again shuts the door, going into the S's. Last time by, of course, Hina currently the top spot in that number 8 car. We're driving away from this little group. Now about 1.8 seconds ahead. We hop on board and ride with our current leader. You can see that started in 4th place, took it 3 wide on the start. Done a great job on that start. One interesting thing about the standing start is that you just never really know. Any of these guys from the back could get a really good start and jump a lot of people or a lot of other cars. We watch Kevin now. He's actually 3.4 back. Go back to 6th place. This is 7th. Stephanie Barra is working on Julian Warner in the 11. As they go down into turn number 1. And now through the S's. So you guys have to excuse me a little bit about the lack of knowledge on this track. I don't know a ton about this place. I've only called 1 race here in the Formula Renault, so this is only my 2nd race ever. First time in a GT3 car. And so I don't know a ton about this track. We got smoke, and I'm trying to see what happened. It looks like that. I don't really know. One thing about the GT3 car that I can tell you is that wheel spin could be an issue on the exits to the corners. Don't want to get back on the throttle too much. And by the way, if you're wondering, this is the one without the chicane, as you can tell. But don't want to be back on the throttle too much. As we've seen Kevin Pfluger take over second, now he is up to that spot. And Giancarlo falls back a little bit. That's actually a 33. Yes, up to third now. It looks like there may be some damage on the front of that car. On the 33. Maybe not. Oh, Kevin Pfluger. Who else got loose? Somebody I just heard. Oh, here we go. Pass for the lead. There you go. Christian gets a little bit loose into that corner. See what happened. The 10 car of Christian goes a little bit wide, locks up the brakes a little bit going in. There's your replay. Happened right up here in front of these guys. Into this corner. Let's take a listen. Carried a little bit too much speed in. Drifts it sideways. Does give up the first spot. And there's your pass for that spot. And now he falls in second place with Giancarlo right behind them in the third spot in the number 33. Let's jump back to Martin Fuchsmeyer, who is right now trying to hold on to seventh with Jens Nexdorf right behind him. We also got a car with damage. That is Stefan Beres up in front of them with no hood. Looks like he may have gotten the wall as well. I'm sorry, that is the 8 car with damage. And a pass. Nexdorf takes over 7th place. It's a good group of cars, 4 cars involved in this. Now here's where we've seen a lot of cars have trouble as well in practice. With 71 of Martin right now running 8th place with a last lap of a 148.106, so definitely slower the last lap compared to the previous laps that he has ran. Looking to try to make up some more time, try to get back up to 7th place. Trying to run down that 12 car right now as we are already on lap number 6. 51 minutes still remaining in this race. We're on lap 6 of 33. We'll have to wait and see what happens as we jump back up towards the lead. Kevin Pfluger right now pulling away 1 point, well, we might as well call it 2 seconds even ahead of the 10 car. Christian right now, and we got to the 33 back in 3rd place, who's starting to try to reel in this 10 car. That's a great shot riding on board right now with the 33 as he looks to the inside of Christian. Not going to happen. He gave it up a little bit, gave him a little bit of room. Oh, this ain't good. Into the wall the 33 goes. And unfortunately, that's what happened. He is bringing that car to pit road. See what happened. I believe this was just more wheel spin. Let's see if we can actually listen and see if we can hear what happened. Possibly got back on the gas too early. May have even caught some of the grass. We'll wait and see. Yep, he got a little bit of dirt, it looked like. And unfortunately, he is on pit road now, getting that car repaired. As we still stay green here. Remember, no cautions. No full course caution anyway, I should say, in these races. Number 2 cars making some good ground. Up to the 8th spot. Started in 6th, so definitely back a little bit further than where he's wanted to be. He is up to 8th. It's showing 9th right now. It has not caught up yet, but it will. As he's actually working on Martin right now in that 71 car. And we got a car spinning behind him. That is the 89. See what happened here. Here's your instant replay. Jerry goes off track, I believe. I think he saved it though. Right here. Got some of the grass and went around. Good save though. And he's now back up to speed as well. We jump up. Jens next door right now working on the back of the 9 of, well, was working on the back, and will take over 5th. There is just lets him go in that number 9 car. Falls back to 6. Jens next door up now to 5th spot. What a good job. There's your group of 5. This right here is from 8th place all the way up to the 4th position. I would go back down for 7th place. I'm gonna start barking. I am. I feel like it's probably a good thing for me to do. We stay green so far. Watching 4th place of the 8 car, you see the damage that he's got on the front of his car. No hood on the front. There you have it. Here's a good looking Ferrari engine. Well, the front of the Ferrari, not the engine, but still in 4th place though. Was up to 1st at one time when he made it 3 wide and completed the pass on that start. Here comes the battle for 7th place. The 2 car on the outside. Not going to happen. Oh, Martin gets loose. He's going to go around. And we'll back it up. And we'll have to put it back in gear and go. And number 2 car moves up to 7th place. As we take a break, we'll be right back right after this from Imola. Sorry. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to Imola as we're now 11 laps in, coming to 12 laps into this race out of the 33 that is scheduled. So far it's been a good race. We're starting to get it spaced out just a little bit. Let's jump back. We got still 37 minutes left in the race as we are on lap 11 of 33, about to come to 12 of 33. But so far a good race. It's been Kevin Pfluger out front, started on the pole, or started on that top spot, number 1 position. Did lose the lead early. Actually fell all the way back to the 3rd position and now has made his way back up into the top spot. Everybody else right now kind of spaced out. You can kind of see the next car up in front of the 2 is right there. And there's your look up throughout the field as Kevin Pfluger continues to lead the way. Well ahead of everybody, 7.2 seconds. Currently ahead of Christian in the number 10 car. We should be coming to pit stops here pretty soon. That's what we're guessing anyway. We're not 100% sure on when these guys have to pit. But we are going to be guessing pretty soon here. Anytime when they should be coming to pit road. Looking at the lap times, nobody's even compared close to what Kevin's running. He just ran one of his best laps on 141.700 the last time by. Best lap being on 141.633, but nobody really came even close to that. Closest one to that would be 2nd place with a 142.001. So still 4/10 off of what our top leader is running at the moment. Here is a spot on track for 10th. Julian Warner and Daniel Bushner. Both with a little bit of damage, it looks like. And Julian actually was really, well, at one point last week, was really fast last week at Laguna Seca, but unfortunately right now not the fastest by any means. Start back in 11th. Definitely wanted a better run. Unfortunately not the run that they wanted in that number 11 car. Oh, here we go. Second place goes around. See what happened here. This is interesting. Christian in the number 10 car. And it happens right up here in the next turn. May have got some of the rumble strip too much. And that's exactly what looks like it happened. And just looped it around. No damage looks like reported on the car. So should be okay. He is going back, going again with no problems. Looking throughout the field, here's somebody doing something impressive. As much damage as they got on the front of that car. And if you haven't seen it, there you go. There's a better picture of it. Actually not giving up any time. Still looking very fast with a 143.016 last time by. Still doing a good job. Running inside the top 5. Here's Martin in the number 71 Ferrari. So right now, everybody in the top 5. Kevin Pfluger, Christian in second, Michael Schiffner in third, Hannah in fourth, and Jens Nixdorf in fifth. We did have a position change, I believe. Thought I seen something, but here's somebody that's making a move up through the field. Actually fell all the way back to about 10th at one point, now up to 6th once again. a number 2 car with a little bit of damage on the right side, not much, but not going to affect it in any way. So as we stay green, we only got one car currently not in the race anymore. That is number 33, who wrecked coming out of the final turn, got into the wall, and went behind the wall and is ultimately done for the race. He was running up in second at the time when the wreck occurred. So everybody really spaced out there. A ton to really talk about. Nobody making up a ton of time at the moment, with the exception of the number 2 car, who's running pretty good lap times and starting to slowly try to pick some up. But last time not the fastest, anywhere near the fastest, but it's pretty exciting knowing that these guys have to pit. That could make or break some of these guys' race, speeding on pit road or anything like that. As you see, Kevin Pfluger not coming to pit road yet. We're on lap 17 of the 33 laps. Only 29 minutes left to go. And we do start to have a small start to happen. This number 8 car starting to make up some time on Michael Scheffner, who is up in the 3rd spot. About 2 seconds ahead, and that is ticking away pretty fast. As they get across the line, I'll let you know. Times ran last time by the 8 car was 4/10 faster than the 042. Now 2.1 seconds back. And honestly, I feel like Michael may be a little bit faster in this section of the track, and then we start to see that 8 come on pretty strong towards the back end of the track. When I say that and it goes down, we do got pit stops starting to happen. The number 9 car, pitting from 9th place, is on pit road. As we jump back up to the 4th position to watch the 8 car, see if he can run down this 042 of Michael back down for 3rd place. We're expecting pit stops to happen here at any time as well. And actually, the 9 car's still on pit road. I'm not sure. A long time to fill that car up. Still there, though. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Been now there for 58 seconds and still going. So some damage possibly being repaired, and he is down and away now with a 1-minute stop. That took a little bit longer than I expected on that number 9 car. Gap still closing for 3rd place. 1.3 seconds right now, the current gap between third and fourth. And that gap really starts to close right through here as well. We start to see the 8 really come on strong to even close even more. Go high above. You can see the distance between the two. These guys actually not far behind second as well. They're only 3 seconds behind second, give or take a little bit on that as they work through one of the S's. We are under a second now for the battle for third. And both of them guys coming to pit road at the same time, including Kevin Pfluger, our leader, coming to pit road. So we do have a lead change out front. The 10 car takes the lead for now. All that should cycle back over. See Kevin already in his pit box. Currently with a 33-second stop. We'll see how long this takes him to get out of pit road. He don't have to take necessarily full gas, I don't think. They've already been over, what, 19 laps now? You only got 13 laps to go, give or take. And he's going to fill it up. Oh, but he didn't quite fill it up. 15.8 seconds stop, so not bad. And actually, these other guys already leaving pit road as well. Took way less. They did not take tires. So they aren't coming far out behind Kevin. So cars starting to get a little bit tighter once again. Michael right now trying to hold back this 8 car. This 8 really fast, even with the damage, but no hood, not affecting it whatsoever. There's a great shot. Up and over the hill, now downhill into a hard left-hand turn. Right on board with the 8. Looking to the inside now. And that 8 car takes over third place. So we're still waiting on Christian to have to come down pit road. This is kind of a smart move for him to stay out as long as he has, because he does not have to take as much fuel, but he is going to come down this time, which should ultimately give the lead over to Kevin Pfluger. We'll wait and see how this plays out and if he could take that top spot away. Which honestly it should. He should be able to cycle back through and take the top spot away. As long as he does not spin or anything like that, he'll be okay. I actually thought he was going to lose it right there. And Christian actually still a lot of time right now on pit road. He is clear to go if he chooses to. And he is down and away, so this is going to be a close battle for the top spot. You see Kevin passing a lap car, and Christian right there, Kevin right there, and Kevin Fluger takes over the top spot. Christian may waited just a little bit too long. We'll see if he can run down this top time. We're going to take our final break, and we'll be right back once again from Imola. It is your top 5 right there on your screen. Back here at Imola as we are set to go for 7 more laps once we hit the start finish line. Kevin Fluger has been out front. You see him coming around to take 7 laps to go. He's been out front for quite a bit. He has led 17 laps and currently continuing to lead at the moment. We do have 4 lead changes so far. Real fast, let me get a look at the weather. Sorry about that. It's supposed to be changed. But anyway, look real fast at the weather we had today. 86-degree track temp, wind speed 7 miles per hour out of the northeast. So not going to play a big factor here anyway. But and there's your fastest pit stops on track. We'll give it the second place. Ooh, second place. Hold on. What happened to the 10 car? We'll see if we can find out what happened to him as he tries to go around Michael. If I can find that out for you guys. I think this is it. Do not know, but it showed that he was off track at one point. I'm not sure where. That was your off track, but he did give up a lot of spots and has fallen back now to 4th place, battling for 3rd. How about that 8 car though? That much damage and it's still pulling away. That's very impressive. Sorry about the little lag, guys. It's where I'm in a European server and it lags a little bit there every once in a while. It also shows we got 10 laps to go. That is not correct either. We're on lap 24 of 33. That will go back down once we hit the start finish line once again. For 3rd place, Christian trying to get that spot back. He's going to get a little wide. Hit some of the rumble strip a little bit too much, but it's going to be okay for now. Riding on board with the 10 car. And there we go, something happened there. I'm not sure what that was. For 3rd place, Michael trying to hold him off. Christian trying to take 3rd. Goes a little wide. And Christian still side by side will take over that 3rd spot. Remember, he was up to 2nd a few moments ago. He's got a little bit of ways to run down the 8. He's 5 seconds back behind the 8 car. Don't know if he's going to have enough time to do that as we are on lap 25 to 33 with 16 minutes remaining. Everybody else right now pretty much spaced out. This right here is the closest group that we have. Go through the field here. You can see where each driver is. I don't know why that replay keeps popping up. I apologize. Fourth place. There's Jens Nextorp in 5th. Martin in 6th. Two cars currently out of this race. That is Julian Warner in the 11. Will finish 11th. And then the 33 who will finish in 12th spot. Also, we'll be live again tonight around 9 o'clock or so. We will be with the NASRA Late Model Series, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Could be from Southern National. I'll have to check on that, but it'll be on Facebook. We'll be live on YouTube, and I will post the link on Facebook and stuff like that. You guys can come out and watch. It's going to be fun. 100 laps. Very quick race there as well. They always put on a good show. Kevin Pfluger has been the driver to beat today, and it looks like he's going to continue to be that driver to beat. He's looking to try to get the win. We have, we're on lap 27 of 33, I believe. 13 laps remaining. Oh, I'm sorry, 13 minutes remaining, not 13 laps. Honestly, guys, this race may come up 1 lap shorter than normal. Usually, it's supposed to be 33 laps, but from what I'm showing, we're going to be about a lap short, so it's only going to be 32 laps from what my live time is showing. So it's going to be close if we actually get the full distance in, or will it just be 1 lap short? Well, we'll find out as we watch. We're getting ready to take the 5 to go symbol, I believe, unless it decides to put it back up 33 laps. So we're waiting to see as he crosses the start-finish line at 1:43.374. So yeah, 5 laps to go for the time being as we watch Kevin work through turn 1. We'll jump back a little bit. Michael did have to give up that 3rd spot a few moments ago. Giving that up puts him back to 4th place. Gotta give it up for the 8 car. Seen them wreck earlier in the race, lost the hood, and is still running in 2nd place. Got a 7-second lead over 3rd place right now. And he is behind by 13 seconds over Kevin Pfluger. Make that 14 seconds and growing. Kevin's so fast right now. So we got 5 laps to go, so we are going to get the complete race in now from what I'm seeing. 7 minutes and 50 seconds still remain in this race. It is Kevin Pfluger out in front. He's been leading pretty much every lap so far. 23 laps led for the driver of the 3 car. He didn't have it too easy though. As we jump back for 7th place, we'll jump back up to Kevin and I'll explain to him in just a moment about what happened. Watching the number 2 try to get up there to pass the 89 of Jerry. I'm not going to pronounce the last name, I apologize. But anyway, I was mentioning about Kevin, what happened. If you all missed the start, the 8 car had a great start. These guys start from a standing start, so that means that there is no pace car. The lights go to red, then green, and you go. The 2 did a perfect start, took it 3 wide, and was able to pass and take the top spot, and actually pushed Kevin all the way back to 3rd until he was ultimately able to get around and pass the 10 and the 8 car. For 7th. Remember, guys, we do not do interviews with this group of guys, so that 2's looking really racy right now, trying to get into the 7th spot, though. We're on lap 30 of 33. There's still 4 laps to go. '89 trying to hold on to that 7th spot. Riding on board. Small, great entry by the 2 car. And really great exit right there on that corner. We'll see if we can get a run here down the straightaway. May not have straightaway speed. Moves over for the leader. Kevin Pfluger goes around. Kevin now lapping 7th and 8th place. 3 laps to go. And 8th place went for a spin. Slow getting back and will give up 7th place. So now we're spaced out even more. Everybody, I believe this could be how we wind up ending this race, depending on what happens with Kevin Pfluger in the 3 car. He is out to a 17.4 second lead. That's pretty big, even in road racing standards. 3 car has been very fast all day long, and not looking to go anything different anytime soon. And so we get ready to come to 2 laps to go. Here at Imola. Let's ride on board and get a lap around. I'm just going to be quiet and enjoy the lap. So smooth watching him work the wheel. He goes to the S's. Not scared to get up on the bumps as well. Or the curbing, should I say. There's your lap. Just a little oversteer in that final corner, but there's your lap. On board with our leader, who's going to see the white flag this time, so he's going to take one more trip around here of 3 miles. There's just more information about the track as well. So the white flag is out. He has led 27 laps, looking to lead 28 laps. While they're running, here's your look at your top 5. That 8 car should be very happy with how they've come back to race, or how he's came back to race this race. Done a great job on battling back, even with the damage on the front end. Done a really good job. It's a really nice paint scheme as well on the front of Kevin's car, or all over Kevin's car. Coming through the last couple turns. And out of the final turn, we are going to have Kevin Pfluger win at Imola in race number 2 for the Swiss Iracing Federation. Coming home in second is that 8 car who battled back, started 4th, was up to 1st at one point in time. Going to battle back and will finish in the 2nd spot as he crosses the start-finish line as well. And 3rd place going to go to Michael Scheffner in the number 042. As the rest of these guys cross the field. That is going to wrap it up for us here early, guys. We're going to get a look real fast at your race results. There you go. As these guys coming to the finish line will finish the race. Great run by everybody. The race, you know, my thoughts on the race, like I usually give my thoughts. It's a road race. It spaces out. Wasn't the most exciting race we've ever had. But all in all, the race not too bad. I'm looking forward to next week as you see Kevin Pfluger going around as well. But that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. We'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock, or check our Facebook. I'll get the exact time. I forgot off the top of my head. We'll be back with the NASRA Super Late Model League. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Y'all have a great night. God bless, or a great day. God bless. Talk to y'all here later on.